City in New York today, which means it's 2 degrees outside. I mean, it's about time that it's a little bit cold in New York. So that means this is the fit today. I don't want to hear anything in the comments because I am comfortable. You cannot choose fashion and comfort, especially when you're home. So I am not ashamed. But as you can see, I got my rollers in, I got garbage that I have to throw out, I have boxes that I have to unbox, I have a lot of errands to run. With that being said, I will be running errands in this when I go outside. I'll just transform it and make this into a shirt, but we'll worry about that when it gets to that part. We are starting the morning off on the right foot because my girlfriends are coming over to my place. We're gonna get ready for Galentine's Day. I just started watching Ginny and Georgia, but let me know if you guys have been watching this too. New contacts. Looking over here where I'm using my iPad as a mirror, but I haven't done like a get ready with me makeup video while I talk in a while. So something that I wanted to talk about today that has been really heavy in my mind the past few months and a while now since I've moved out especially is female friendships and genuine friendships in general. I feel like a lot of people discredit how important it is to have like a good group of female friends, and it's so underrated. So I really want to talk about like the evolution of female friendships. If you do want to listen to a longer vent session of me talking about this with my partner, you can listen to it on our podcast, Difficult Dish on Spotify, Apple, all streaming platforms. So I feel like when you're growing up and you're in elementary school and high school in general, even in college, you have a lot of friends where you care about popularity and you care about quantity over quality. And I think it's normal, especially when you're growing up, to have friends that you can literally gossip with, talk about grades and boys and all these different things with. But I think once you get older, you crave friends that you can just grow with and they support you, and you're not just gossiping. You can literally count on them to come to you when you need help, and you can count on them to support you genuinely. They're not competitive, they're not toxic, and it's just so important to have that transition. Also, Kulfi just came out with a new blush and I've been loving it. Like, the pigment is so crazy. And I know a lot of people that end up staying in their hometown and they end up being friends and close with the people that they grew up with, which is fine, but I think at one point or another you have to kind of think about how they are affecting you, how the environment and how your friendships are helping you with your growth, or if they're not helping you, if they're keeping you stagnant, if you're still doing a lot of the same things that you did growing up in high school and you're not really growing. There's also a sort of like negative energy when you're with them, but you don't want to leave them because they're your only friends. I feel like you have to do some sort of inner thinking. You have to do some sort of reflection, because at the end of the day, they're not really serving you a purpose anymore, you know, and you're kind of just friends with them just because you don't have anyone else and you don't want to be lonely and you don't want to be friendless, right? I know, especially when I moved out and I left the friends that I grew up with, I was very lonely, and I had to make a consecutive decision to not really go back to my past and go back to friends that didn't really support me. And I realized that I had to be lonely and sad for a little bit to, first of all, be by myself and think about what I like in myself and in a friend, and also just find people that actually serve me. So now I'm in a phase of my life where gratefully I have found a lot of people and friends that are very like-minded. They're artists, they genuinely support me, and they feel much more long-lasting than my older friend group or people that I grew up with. And it's a blessing, but you know, I had to go through that uncomfortable growing pains to find these people. As you grow older, as you become an adult, it's really important to find people that genuinely like you, and it's harder and harder to actually find that group of people because, you know, it's harder to make friends when you're an adult. And I also think a lot of people, when they do end up having a boyfriend or girlfriend, when they do get married, a lot of them lose their own identity. A lot of them lose themselves because they're so focused on their relationship, which is also important. But at the end of the day, it's also important to spend time by yourself and spend time with friends that are there for you when maybe you're having a fight with your partner, or just there for you in general. So it's important to have that balance. Also, look how cute this ColourPop blush is, especially for Valentine's Day. As I get older, I'm understanding the importance of hanging out with your mom or hanging out with close friends instead of just with your partner or toxic friends all the time. And I cherish these quality moments so much more. And obviously, as you get older, it is trial and error. You might find friends that you still might not mesh with, that still might be talking shit about you behind your back. But it's all about trusting your intuition and trusting the fact that if you have a bad energy around them or a bad vibe around them, and trusting the fact that they're probably not a good friend for you, and not just being friends out of convenience, you know, actually being friends with someone because you genuinely like them and you like being around them, but not because you grew up with them and it's gonna feel weird if you don't talk to them as much anymore. What I crave in friendships now, especially with female friends now, is that I can genuinely laugh with them or grow with them and learn from them. I like people that I can look up to, and they also give me their tips and tricks on how to get bigger. And I also just love people that inspire me. And also I love people that I can do things that I like doing with them, like going to a museum. I like people that don't gatekeep. I like people that don't care about competition like that. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty lip gloss today. This is the shade Hot Chocolate. It's fire on brown skin. So I recently got this ColourPop Cutie Mark stick, which is essentially like this heart-shaped stamp, and it's so cute, especially for Valentine's Day. So I kind of want to put it like near my eyes for this Valentine's Day party that I'm having. Not even a party, it's just two people. But I'm not like a mua, I'm not a makeup artist, so I'm kind of scared. Oh, so cute. Oh, what the hell just happened? Uh-oh. Wow, is that not the cutest thing that you've ever seen in your life? I don't know why, but I feel like Minnie Mouse. I'm literally about to pop up to Target looking like this. Like there's a party going on at the top, and then on the bottom it's literally this. Outfit details. I don't know which one to get.
Cute little dessert.
We got a heart-shaped waffle maker.
For the aesthetics.
Yep, obviously.
You know that if you use 2 forks, you can make it into a whisk. That's adorable. She is adorable.
Yeah, pretty much.
We've been yapping away for a couple of hours now, so obviously we're taking a little taco break. Yay. These girlies came with the pink flare, Notion's pink pants.
And my pink socks.
Here I am with the maxi dress. We'll let you know when the tacos come out.
That'd be fun.
Taco Saturday.
Cheers, mate.
Alright, so today what are we doing?
Reading perfume or something.
We're gonna make some custom perfume. We're gonna have some fun. Galentine's Day.
Do I just do this? Do I just do this?
What?
Do I just do this?
Do what?
I just stand there.
What do you have on your hand? My Valentine. after that experience?
Yeah.
Guess what?
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Which bagel store or coffee shop do we want to go into?
IDK.
In West Village. At least it's a nice day. Look at that onion soup, it's overflowing. It still looks so good, right?